Hi guys, it's been a while since I've done a video, and I was guided today to make one. Remember, these are all guided messages that are energy infused and they have light language. Some of the things that I might say might trigger you, and it's okay because this is all towards your healing. They wanted to talk about relationships and relationship patterns and how everything works and how you actually see yourself healing. There's a lot of times that we don't know when if we are actually healing or not, and there's a lot of times that we think that we are, but we are really in that you know um, toxic cycle, and we don't even know how to recognize it. So I want to talk about the different types of relationships. So you have like the karmic relationship, which is like past life, and these are the lessons that they come to teach you. Then you have the soulmate, which the soulmate is most of the soulmates are like people that known each other from like high school sweethearts, junior high. They have been together all their lives, and their relationship is so easy. It's like sometimes it could be like if they're brothers, but actually they're much more than that. They have a romantic relationship, but it's very smooth and easy. And then you have the twin flames, which the twin flames, it's very complicated. The twin flames is something that people use the twin flame word like if that's the one and that's your only one and that's your special one and it's very romantic, and that's actually not the way it works. Your twin flame is a person that evolves with you in your spiritual journey. The twin flame comes in to help you with your spiritual journey. You guys both have a journey together, and that's what the twin flame really is. So don't confuse that, because that word is thrown out there so much. And when I see certain quotes and certain things, like, yes, there's a lot of stages on it, but it's not an easy relationship. It's not what is being thrown out there as the one. When you find this twin flame, this is the person that's going to help you with everything, and you guys are going to be happily ever after, because that's really not the case. I mean, imagine how hard it is that you both have to align to the same energy, and there's one that's a little bit more evolved than the other one, and to get to that energy, the other one has to help the twin get there by mirroring, by triggering, and your twin is also going to trigger you, vice versa. There's a lot of pain involved in that too. So you know what, a karmic relationship and a twin flame might be very, very similar. Sometimes you don't even know how to identify if you're actually in a twin flame or in a karmic relationship. So the most important things, right, that you have to always think about is when you're in a relationship, and if this is for the people that haven't been per se lucky in relationships, and it's all for a reason. And the reason is that you're still growing, you're still evolving, you still don't know what you really want. Even though you feel that you know what you want, your soul really doesn't know yet. When do you know? Well, simple. When you learn to identify that the persons that you attract to your life is exactly how you are at that moment. So you're attracting that light. So let's say you attract a person that at the end, you gave it your all, and you thought from the bottom of your heart that this is the person that was for you, and you see that this person is nothing of what you thought of, And then you say, my God, but why? Why am I getting this person if, I gave it my all? I want love. I want to be with somebody to grow old with. I want a family, and this is when you start thinking like, but why me? Like, I'm a good person. I'm not saying that you're not, but when you look at that relationship and you start thinking of all the toxic energy that was around that relationship, or that is around the relationship, because you could be on it now, and maybe now I can help you identify it, okay? Then you look internally, and you might not have the exact same toxic patterns, but trust me, you have some toxic patterns because you are attracting this person into your life. And there's no coincidence. So, don't see it as a negative thing, because obviously this is all a learning curve. And it's until you get to that moment and acknowledge that you are also on that same energy, that's when you're really going to start shifting. And it takes a long time. Don't think that maybe you hear it now and you're like, oh, I'm there, I'm ready. And maybe another person comes into your life and it's the same thing, or a little bit more intense. But what are you gonna do? Because it's all a choice too. You have the same energy that's around you all the time, and you have others that are trying to help you evolve. So what do? Most of us, what we do is that we continue on the same energy because we haven't identified it yet, right? This is where the tricky part comes in. So you learn to identify it, and the universe tests you, right? They send you a test, and you know what? You meet someone that you think, wow, this could be the person for me. Like, wow, I wasn't really looking, but you know what? This person and me, we have a lot of things in common. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it's, a divine intervention from the universe. Maybe I was blessed that they sent me this person, And what do? The first thing you do is you put an action to that. And you don't think about it. Then after you put that action, it's kind of like a gamble, right? You're gambling again. So you go out with a person, or you have already been out with a person, and you like their energy, you like the way it's flowing, and you continue with it, right? But during those moments, there are many red flags that tell you, abort. But what do? You continue, because you have that emptiness that you want to feel. You want to feel full, and you want to feel good with another person. That's also part of the program that we have been taught all of our lives. The program is, first you go to school, then you get straight A's, then you find your other half, you start studying, you get a career, and you find your other half, you have a family, and that's it. That's your life, right? That's the program. But does that really work? It hasn't worked for me, that's for sure. So what do you do at that point? You start running with it. And then it's going to come a moment that you're going to realize, oh my God, this person is as toxic as I am. This person is not that bad. I brought this person into my life. But can you really acknowledge that? Can you really own that you are in that energy as well? Is that something that you can do? Can you? Because that's a hard part. Is acknowledging that you are also on that energy, and that you need to do a lot of changes in order to really find the right person for you, to bring in that energy that belongs with you, that you deserve, right? And with this, I'm not saying that every single other person out there that you were with didn't deserve to be with you, because these are all experiences. And that's what life is all about. But are you willing to take that step in your recovery? Take full responsibility for your actions and seek out for guidance and healing. Think about it. And drop in your comments. I want to know what you think. I'm going to leave you thinking about that. Thank you, guys.